These 6 things need to be understood for gaining greater wisdom. Now, there are some things that can't be taught. Wisdom is an attribute that differentiates successful people from people that constantly struggle to make big decisions and exercise good judgment. Wise people can identify great opportunities and recognize unhealthy human behavior before it becomes a liability. Wisdom is the ability to utilize knowledge as a conduit for making good decisions. It's also the ability to appreciate our fallibility and appreciate our limitations. Wisdom gives us the ability to see the big picture and leverage humility, compassion, and empathy as a prism for appreciating human nature. Wise people possess the ability to process negative emotions and take full responsibility for their actions. Wisdom can't occur without the presence of self-awareness and the ability to constantly question our own thinking as we measure rational thought with intuition. So how do we develop greater wisdom? Here are 6 things to understand about wisdom. Age. Despite the popular misconception that wisdom is the product of age, it isn't. Wisdom results from a personal journey that involves deep discovery. Learning to cope with adversity, manage difficult emotions, being mindful, self-aware, and developing strong relationships are just a few signs of a person with incredible wisdom. Authenticity. The only way to cultivate authenticity is to step outside our comfort zone. Being wise requires interacting with people that are very dissimilar at times. When we gain better perspective on the human condition, we gain empathy and compassion. This creates an open mind consistent with cultivating great wisdom. Realizing our small place in this gigantic world helps regulate the effects of our ego. We learn to consider rigid opinions of others and welcome transparency as a tool for gaining perspicacity. Mastery. The road to mastery requires hard work, self-sacrifice, discipline, patience, and focus. Every wise person has become incredibly good at something. Business, music, teaching, regardless. Wise people put the effort into developing incredible talent and they share that expertise generously. On every road to mastery is a wise person walking alone. Listening. Wise people learn to appreciate the importance of listening. Being a good listener takes tremendous effort, and when people feel heard, they know they are in the presence of a wise person. Most people listen with the intent of responding. Wise people listen with the intention of understanding. Wise people make us feel appreciated because they care about that human connection. Harmony. Wise people are exceptionally creative, fair, curious, non-judgmental, hungry to learn, and maintain a beautiful perspective on life. Every wise person enjoys a glorious balance between these remarkable qualities and the ability to use their insight to articulate profound understanding. Realistic. Wise people rely on their intuition because they have learned to trust its reliability. However, they also depend on rational thought and maintain a realistic perspective on life. Many people operate on pure emotion and encounter a plethora of problems because they fail to measure decisions against practical wisdom. Practical insight occurs during personal discovery and the ability to reset groupthink in favor of forming our own opinions. I hope this conversation on wisdom helps 6 misconceptions, if you will, about wise people that we can overcome by focusing on becoming a wiser person. What would you add to this conversation? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.